So welcome to all of you in video basic training. In this video I'm going to explain about Inter Vlan routing or router on a stick. So in my last video I have explained you about the VTP, how to create the VLAN, how we can make VTP server and how we can make a VTP client. Let's check it again. The command was show VTP status. You can see here this particular switch is working as a VTP server and this particular is working as a VTP client. Check it again. Enable show VTP status. Yes, and this is working as a client. So whatever the VLAN configuration we do on this server, it automatically get replicated to this particular client machine. Okay, now let's assign the VLAN. We have created the VLAN but we don't create in the last video, so let's assign. I want to assign this particular machine at the VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. We have created two VLANs here. You can check that. Show VLAN. You can see here there are two VLANs 10 and 20 that we have created. So this machine on 10 with the IP series of 10.0.0.0/24. So now let's assign it is connected on fast Ethernet 0/2 port. So 0/2 port I want to assign on VLAN 10. So go to configuration mode, configure terminal interface fast Ethernet 0/2 switch port access VLAN 10 exit. And second, this particular machine I want to assign on VLAN 20, that is a fast Ethernet 0/3. Okay, so interface fast Ethernet 0/3 switch port access VLAN 20. So we have assigned that. Same thing here I will to do. Fast Ethernet port 0/2 I will assign on the VLAN 10 and fast Ethernet 0/3 I will assign on the VLAN 20. So configure interface fast Ethernet 0/2 switch port access VLAN 10. Sorry, VLAN 10 exit and switch port 3 access VLAN 20. Done. So basic configuration has been done, VLAN has been created, VTP server and VTP client has been done. Now we can verify that same VLAN can communicate with each other. Why I do this? Because in the real scenario VLAN is to create the broadcast domain at layer 2 and different IP series, that can be the VLSM, that can be the subnetting for the broadcast at layer 3 domain. So now these two machines can communicate with each other and these two machines because on the same VLAN. Ping 10.0.0.3 can ping with each other and this can also with ping with each other. Ping 20.0.0.3 is the IP of this machine. Done. So basic VLAN configuration with VTP configuration, everything has been done. Now I want to enable the communication between VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. For that purpose, naturally that is a different network, different subnets will require a router for that to communicate. Now if we think, there can be two options. One interface either I can do in two way. Okay, I can connect one interface that will communicate with 10.0 network and one more interface that will for the 20 interface. Okay, this is a small scenario. We have only two VLANs, so we can connect two interface. But think where we have the 10, 20 or 30 VLANs. For means each VLAN we require a separate interface to connect to the router. So the alternate for that is a router on a stick. What we can do? Router on a stick means we will connect a single interface, and that interface will be used to communicate for all the VLANs. Okay, so means what I do, I will just remove these interfaces. I use a single interface, fast Ethernet 0x0, that will get connected here with the fast Ethernet 0x4. So again, if you remember, this 0x4 is used to carry all the VLAN data. Means this particular 0x4 should be in the trunk mode. So first I do on the switch conft interface fast Ethernet 0/4 and then switch port mode trunk. Done. Show running. You can see here fast Ethernet 0x4 that is connected to the router. 0x4 that is connected to the router is in the trunk mode now. So you have to do only this task on the switch. Now come on to the router. Now enable. So what I do, it is connected by a fast Ethernet 0/0. I will create virtual or logical interface on this fast Ethernet 0x0 to communicate with different VLANs having the different subnet. So you can configure terminal. What I will do, first go to physical interface fast Ethernet 0/0 and just do the no shut, nothing. Now what I will do, for the different VLANs I will create different virtual interface on the router. So how we can do that? Physical interface will be one, but interface fast Ethernet 0/0 is the physical. Dot, give any number, whatever number you want to give. But as I'm using the VLAN 10 and 20 for my identification, I'm giving the 10 number. Otherwise, you can give any number what you want to do. Then I have to set the encapsulation. If you remember, trunk port for tagging, we require either ISL or .1 queue. By default, all switches working on the .1 queue. So I'm giving the encapsulation .1 queue. Now you have to take care, extreme take care. There are two VLANs, one is the 10 and one is the 20. So we have to give the exact number here to identify the different VLAN. Like for the 10 VLAN, I am giving the encapsulation .1 10 to identify VLAN 10, to identify the frame coming from the VLAN 10. And then I will assign the IP address. For the VLAN 10, I have used 10 IP series. So I will give the IP 10.0.0.1 255.255.255.0. Done. Exit. So for VLAN 10 I have done. Now I have to do for the VLAN 20. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0.20. Again I am repeating, this number is not mandatory, just we are giving the name to the interface. You can give any name, whatever name you want to give, but have to take care during encapsulation. Encapsulation dot 120 because VLAN number is 20 here. And again IP address 20.0.0.1 255.255.255.0. Done. So as many as VLAN you have, you can create the virtual interface for each VLAN independently. So verified show IP interface brief to verify that proper has been created or interface has been created or not. You can see here physical interface does not have any IP, but still it is up condition, and two virtual interface has been created here with specific IP. And also can I show running. Here also you can verify up to virtual interface has been created. Now if you remember about the routing, these two different network are connected directly with the router. Show IP route. 10 network at the physical interface directly connected at the virtual interface of .10, and 20 network is directly connected here with the 20. So means now everything has been done. Now we can verify from this machine, am I able to ping to my default gateway? So default gateway is ping. Oh yes, one thing I have to do to communicate in different network, we must have to have default gateway, but we don't set any default gateway. So on the router, on this router, I have set the IP 10.0.0.1. So default gateway will be 10.0.0.1, and for 20 network, default gateway will be 20.0.0.1 that I have set on the router virtual interface. Same thing here. Default gateway 10.0.0.1 that I have assigned to the virtual interface. Here also 20.0.0.1. Okay, now check it one by one. First try to ping. Am I able to reach my default gateway? IP config. So default gateway is 10.0.0.1. Try to ping it. Ping 10.0.0.1. I'm able to ping. So my topic was Inter VLAN routing, means to communicate in different VLAN. So I should be able to ping from 10 to 20 network, from VLAN 10 to VLAN 20 here to here. Now check it. I'm able to ping at 20 network. Ping 20.0.0.1. Yes, I'm able to ping. That's the default gateway of second. Am I able to ping to another machine? Let's wait. Yes, I'm able to ping. First ping goes out due to the ARP request. Now you can see I can ping in my different VLAN also. Let's check it again, because residing on the second switch. Request timeout again done. So that is the Inter VLAN routing, or you can say router on a stick. In this way we can enable the communication between all the different VLANs. So means now using the VLAN, I have break the broadcast domain at layer 2 and enable the communication using the router, because router does not forward the broadcast from one interface to another interface. So this is the Inter VLAN routing. Hope you enjoy this video. Any comment or any questions, can write me in the comment. Thank you.